Hey guys, back to another video, but before I do, I'm just gonna sit you guys down somewhere and hope that I'm in frame. I should be. Yeah, I think I am. Forgive my hair. Again, I'm shooting this straight after my other video. Thought I'd sit down so I can talk to you guys. Anyway, this video I'm going to be talking about my Steel Panther meet and greet experience. So I think it was like back in, I saw Steel Panther at the end of June, but I think I bought my ticket in May, maybe April, and I bought meet and greet, not knowing what to expect or anything. But yeah, I counted down to the days because I was just so excited. I've probably been listening to Steel Panther for good 5 years, 6 years. My mum and some of my friends don't approve, but who cares, hey? You listen to whoever you want to listen to. But yeah, the night of the concert, I went in, or I didn't go in, I had to find it, because this was at a club I'd never been to before. I sort of went there, and then all these people started rocking up. I didn't really start talking to anyone, which usually I do. Like if there's one person standing on their own, I'll just approach them and start talking. But I didn't, because this was an 18 and over show. I have been to 18 and over shows before, but this one was a little bit different. But anyway, we got let in for the early entry, and they checked IDs, they ticked us off a list, because they had to give us a bag of stuff. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys what I got in it yet. I'm going to show you guys at the end. But then, from there, we went up these stairs to like a bar where we got given, in our bag of goodies, we had like a VIP lanyard. And on the bottom of it, it had 2 free beverage vouchers. So, like, all of us were chilling at this bar. This guy had music playing. Blackstone Cherry, the band that was opening for Steel Panther, they were sound checking, so it was pretty cool. We got to see them sound check. But yeah, I had one drink. I'm not a big drinker. I had like an apple cider. At this time, I was still like on my own. I felt weird because I wasn't talking to anyone, but there was a few other people there that were on their own. Didn't say anything. So we sat and had drinks for like maybe half an hour, because meanwhile they were still checking other people in. And then from there, they told us all to line up. There was like a staircase to line up to go into this room, and they had like a huge Steel Panther backdrop set up, which was pretty cool. And this was to have our photo session. Okay, I wasn't at the front of the line, but I wasn't at the end. I was like in the middle. And I was freaking out. Didn't know what to say to them, let alone I just had a million things going through my head. As I got closer to the front of the line, I was standing in the room watching other people have photos with them. They were pretty funny. They weren't like acting or anything. They were just being like really friendly, like any other band member would. So as I got closer and closer, my heart got a little bit faster. So as I got to the front of the line, and there was like one person having a photo, I was trying to think, what was I going to even say? So then this person had the photo and left, and then Styx was the first person in front of me, sort of thing. So I went up to him, I gave him the biggest hug, and I said to him, "You're a lot shorter than I expected. Like, I expected you guys to be taller." And then Michael was listening in at the same time, and he goes, "That's usually because people are on their knees sucking my dick." I didn't know how to react to that. I just laughed so hard. Meanwhile, like, they're signing my picture thing that they were signing, and then I jumped across to Michael, gave him the biggest hug. Oh, he was so good to hug. We had a quick chat about new music, but I can't say anything, obviously. He signed my thing. I jumped over to Satchel. Satchel was probably my favourite guy in the band. He had like this holy shirt on so you could see his boobs. I kind of touched his nipple. It was the funniest thing, but he just laughed. He signed my thing, we had the biggest hug. And then Lexi was on the end. I said to him, "Oh, what do you got planned for after the show?" And then Lexi, Satchel and Michael all said to me at once, they were like, "Oh, we gotta smoke all that crack before we leave." And I just lost it. So then Lexi signed my thing. I jumped in. I had my first photo, which turned out terrible. I didn't like my face in it whatsoever. And then they were going to take another photo, so I had to think of a quick pose. So I turned to my left. I put my hand on Michael's like boob, and I just stuck my tongue out. I didn't know what else to do. But the picture turned out amazing. It was so worth it. So then after that, I gave Lexi a hug as I sort of walked off, and they were like, "Have an awesome night." So it was one hell of an experience that I'm glad I paid for. Well, I really expected them to be... Well, I didn't know what to expect, as I said. I didn't think they were going to be as nice as they were. Like, sure, they joke around and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, and the show was amazing. Like, I saw Steel Panther. I flew to Melbourne last year for Soundwave, and I saw them. I was like... I wasn't at the barrier, but I wasn't very far in. So I got a pretty good view of the entire show. That's such a good band live. If you haven't seen Steel Panther live, I highly recommend. Anyway, Blackstone Cherry. I've listened to them before. I didn't know how they were going to be live because I haven't seen them. They fucking blew my mind. They were fucking amazing. And I was lucky enough... their drummer, I can't think, John Young, I think his name is. He came. I was at the barrier for the entire show. He came down and handed out a few drumsticks, and I was lucky enough to get one. Hope you guys can see, but it's got the Blackstone Cherry written on it, and it's got his signature on it. So yeah, that was nice of him, and I still can't believe that I have it. And yeah, then obviously Steel Panther came out. Being at the barrier was just freaking awesome. Their set list was just perfect. They played all the songs that I know, even though I know all their songs. My cat's sitting here staring at me like I'm an idiot talking to a camera. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoy my experience of meeting Steel Panther. And just one last thing before I end. All the things I got with my VIP package, I've put it all in a frame with my picture of me with Steel Panther. And I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to end it. So don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and let me know if you like listening to my experiences of meeting bands, because I'm thinking of doing this when I do meet and greets with other bands. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys and then I'm going to end the video. So stay candylicious, and I'll see you guys later. So here is my frame. This is the picture I got signed. Hope you guys can see that. It is signed by all four of them. And then this is like a coaster thing that I got. And then these two condoms came in the goodie pack too. And then there's my VIP lanyard thing that was attached to a lanyard. As you can see, one of my beverage vouchers is still on there. Here is my photo with Steel Panther. If you guys want a better picture of it, check it out on my Instagram. Then over here I've got my VIP, it's like a ticket thing. And then I was lucky enough to get, hope you guys can see this, that is Lexi's pic, which is pretty cool. And then Satchel's pick. I kind of freaked when I got that. And then I was super lucky to get a set list. So I decided to put it all in the frame, and I'm thinking I'm going to hang it on my wall. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed the video.